Hi guys, good afternoon to everybody and good afternoon to my lovely and cherished viewers. Today there's an issue that I want us to look into. I have received a lot of text messages asking me why I stopped the Know Your Right as a power consumer. I think this particular topic was one of the highlights of my channel when I was starting 4 5 months ago, 6 months ago. This was the topic that was the highlight of the channel. Though I had other topics like Know Your Right as a power consumer. These were the um, two main topics that I used to talk on my channel. For some time now, it is true. It is indeed true that for some time now we've not been discussing or we've not been saying anything about Know Your Right as a power consumer. It is true, and people wondering why I am not more doing that program. It is true, but I'm also happy that people want to know why I put that program on hold. If you remember, some 3 months ago, I came out to say that um, I was doing some changes in my channel. When you start something, at some stage you have to pause and review the whole topics, review all the activities in the channel, and get to know those that are performing well, those that you need to improve, um, those that you think it is time to do away with them, and bring in new ideas and those kind of things. I came out, and that was the message I sent to my cherished viewers. But the messages keep coming, and at some stage I decided that okay, it is better I sit down and then address the issue um, public, so that everybody will actually know why Know Your Right as a power consumer is being put on hold. Now I will tell everybody the reason why Know Your Right as a power consumer is being put on hold. In fact, Know Your Right as a power consumer was one of the highlights. Like I just said, was one of the best topics that was highlighting the channel. And I remember some time ago, I I realized that a lot of the people who were watching Know Your Right as a power consumer, though they were not Ghanaians, but they were outside, especially United States and England and most of the European countries. They were watching that program a lot. I don't know whether Ghanaians based there or based in those countries, or what was the motivation for them to watch that particular program. I was very surprised, because um, it was just about Know Your Right was just about um, letting people know um, what they should do, or what they should know about electricity, the powers that they can use to make sure that nobody takes them for granted, the knowledge that they wanted to give out, so that they will be able to resolve issues that they can easily handle at home, instead of trekking from one place to another, boarding car, wasting transportation, other things, going to ECG for little kind of problems. So I have been with ECG for a very long time, and I have a lot of experience, and I decided that I will use this channel and also try to help people who actually need some basic knowledge, just to be able to resolve their little problems at home, instead of going to ECG. Somebody buy credit, it cannot be loaded. You have to take card to from Abelinque to ECG, Roman Ridge, or from wherever to the office to go and check those little problems. So I thought it was a good thing for me to also share the knowledge I've gained all these years, to share with people, so that people can handle the small problems to in the house, except the bigger ones that actually they can't do anything about it, and they can go to ECG. So the program was a plus, and I am so happy, and I was very excited at the way Know Your Right as a power consumer was being recognized throughout the world. I actually had some a lot of views from outside countries, especially United States. That is what I'm saying. That I actually noticed that a lot of people from the United States and England were watching that program. Now let's come to the reasons why I decided to put Know Your Right as on hold. Yes, people were even, I've heard a lot of rumors that maybe I was being paid to keep quiet or something. No, no, nothing like that happened. What actually happened that this is a particular topic that is so dear to my heart, and like I said, I wanted to put it on hold, reorganize, reboot, and then come back strongly. There were a lot of ideas that we were putting together. A lot of people have sent us informations, a lot of pictures, a lot of I'll refer them as allegations. People have sent us a lot of information for us to find out or to get to the bottom of those information. People send us pictures of I don't want to mention names, pictures of people duping other people, people extorting money from others, and a lot. People have sent those informations to me, expecting me to be able to do something about it and get back to them. But like I said, it was not because of that I stopped. I put it on hold. Like I said, I wanted to reorganize the whole show, bring in better content, try to know actually what is the problem people are facing. I really needed to also go underground and find out what is really affecting people. Because if you look at the list of topics that I discussed on Know Your Right as a power consumer, illegal connection, how to acquire meter, ECG don't disconnect live based on estimated bills, wrong bill codes, wrong transfers, illegal transfers, how to detect a blank screen, how to upload or how to load your credit if you buy your prepayment credit and get home and the power is not coming, what you should do in order to get the power. I've talked a lot about topics. I have taken my time and I was able to explain these topics very well to customers, to our viewers, and then those who were engaging in our content. I really wanted people, even outside Ghana, to know that if you actually want to acquire a meter in Ghana, it's very simple, and these were the steps. And at times when I finish my explanation, I give resolutions. At times I have to give solutions, and if you look at some of the programs, I even ask ECG to be able to help customers in order to fasten their process when they want to acquire, to fasten the process when they want to acquire meters, because it prevents people from making illegal connection. Because when people don't have meters and there are 10-20 people using the same meter and every day light up, and it forces people to do illegal connection. So when I talk about illegal connection, I even when I had to tell ECG, I gave them I made my personal opinion, that ECG should be able to provide meters when people come to acquire meters. So these are some of the topics that I discussed on Know Your Right as a power consumer, and people were getting to love the program very well. But like I said, I also have an issue. It's not. I don't want to put it in public. But what I want people to know is that at some stage in your life, you need to pause and then try to re-strategize and then come back strongly, because the topic was massive, was very massive when we were doing Know Your Right as a power consumer. As a power consumer, a lot of messages were coming in. People were trying to find out what they can do, and we were giving them automatic reply. And I am so happy that this program is not is on hold now. But I just want everybody to know, those who love this particular topic very much, that it is not. We have not stopped doing Know Your Right as a power consumer. It is I only put it on hold because there are certain issues that I needed to attend to before I get back to. So Know Your Right as a power consumer will be packed with a lot of twists and turns. It is going to be very, very educative. It is going to be very, very informative. And like I said, I'm also pursuing my own agenda. And I believe that I actually wanted this particular issue that I am following to come to an end so that I'll be able to actually know what I should come out to when it comes to know your right as a power consumer, because there's something that I am really, and there's a bone of contention that I am actually following, that I am actually pursuing. And I believe that with God, the truth will come out, and if things go properly, I'll be able to even do more than what I was doing. So that issue has made me to actually put Know Your Right on hold, so that I believe that the matter will be resolved as soon as possible, so that I'll be able to come back strongly with new ideas, with new information. As ECG is improving, we also need to be what? We need to keep educating the people. When new machines come or when new ideas come, we also need to let people know about what is new in ECG and what is going on. This was what I was happy doing. I was very, very happy when I was doing that program. So like I said, I've put it on hold because of something that I am pursuing. I don't want to make it public, but I know very soon the matter will be resolved. And when the matter is resolved, whether negative or positive, I will still come back strongly. And this time, I am going to make it very, very, very informative, very educative, and then go all out, because a lot of people are sending me informations, pictures, names, text messages, and other stuff, WhatsApp and other things that they've been communicating with some people, which they believe it is either leading to criminality or something, and they've given me all those information. But I just didn't want to act quickly. I just wanted to also hold on. Like I said, I'm holding on all those. I want everybody, those that have sent me those information, that I have not forgotten about those things. Okay. I don't also want somebody to think that maybe I've taken something. That's why I've removed the Know Your Right from my channel. No, I didn't remove it. Like I said, there are issues that I actually want to that is taking my attention away, and I actually want to resolve those problems. And I know with God, the matter will be resolved amicably. It will resolve as early as possible, so that I'll have the time, the love and everything to come back. Remember, when I was doing this particular topic, I though it was my job, it was something I know by experience. It was not something that I have to open a book and read and quote other technicalities in it. No, it was something that I've been an investigator for over 10 years. It's not easy, so I've learned it just by experience. I have seen everything, every how will I put it, how ECG does their work. I know everything. That is the more, I'm not saying I know everything, but when it comes to the concerning billing and other issues where I was asked to do, that was the scope of my scope of job. I think this is where I am specialized in, and that was why I wanted to also share the knowledge to people, and it was helping a lot of people. People even still call me, for Adams, the whole our area, only our house is off, only our house is not having power. And I said, okay, if the whole area is, let's say some parts are having light and you are not having light, that means that there might be a face off. A face off simple means that you have some areas, your neighbors having power, because they might be coming from different transformer or different direction, and you two are also coming from different. So some people, it is likely that some people can have power and you don't have power. And then some people also call me, ask me that, oh Adams, in our house, we are the only people. Both our houses on the right and on the left, and all those people, they all have their slide. Do you know what I tell them? This is going to be this thing. It's going to be a suggestion, but I even have some well-known certified electricians that I usually even ask them to check. If the problem is too much, then I give them ECG number to go and this is what I still do. This is people still call me from other areas, Kumasi, Accra, because of how popular I became in that company. So when people call me, I will not just jump into conclusion. I will not just get up and be saying anything. I still want to let them understand what they should do and get help. And I normally take my time. I'll go in and take my diary, ECG diary, come and look for numbers, fault section, Kwabinya, Amasama, or where you are coming from. Even when you are from Kumasi, everything is in the diary. I'll just go through and give you the number. This is what I still do in my house. This is what I still do at the office. So when you call me and say, oh, Oli, I'll ask you to let an electrician or maybe go to ECG and let them check maybe there's a loose contact. That is when you alone in your house, the service line coming to the house. It means that if everybody has light except you alone, you are all coming from the same direction. You are all coming from the same transformer, and the transformer is on, and everybody has power. Then it simply means that you have to check the line coming to the house, the line coming to your house. Maybe there's a loose contact at the pole. So I usually even ask them to get some pole climbers or go to ECG and tell them that this is the issue. But if it is a face off, and I know that through my experience, this is also face off, I'll also let them either contact ECG, because for face off there, normally this is a problem of the transformer. So at times I just refer them to ECG. So what I'm saying here basically is that I still do my work as if I am still with ECG. That is what I still do, because people still call me. When they call me, I don't jump and then say, oh no, I can't help you. No, I still even take my time, go through my diary and give phone numbers, call centers numbers to people to still. Last 4 days, so somebody called me from Jolo, telling me that, oh, Adams, how the church, the edition, I think he said, is it Presby Church or something? I know the place, that they don't have light since 3 days ago. And I said, okay, after this one, I can't, I don't know what the problem is, but the best thing to do is to contact ECG, go to ECG, and then inform the fault section. I know they are aware, but at times when the customer appears there, it also helps to speed up the work. This is what I still tell people. This is what I still tell this in. People still call me telling me that for 3 months now I've not received my bill. I don't know what is going on. So somebody said I should call you. You'll be the best person to give me advice. Normally people call, and when you call me about your billing, I'll ask you to go to my former office. I'll even give you the room number. When you go, at times I mention some particular people, either Bernard, Lati or Loco. I ask them to go and see them, and then they should try and help the customer. That is what I still do. And when it comes to disconnection, customers also tell me, oh, Adams, I just go home and people still think that I am there. People still think that I am there. And because people have trust in me, the love they have for me, the way I was taking their problem as my own, I was empathizing with them. I was I was taking their plight as my own, and I was always wearing their shoes. So people have confidence in me. And even as I'm talking to you right now, 2 days ago, another customer called me from Alajo, saying that they came to disconnect them, and that they have made payment, and they do not understand why they made payment and then they have disconnected them. And I said, fine, this one is not an issue. At times I try to find out if they know the disconnector, because you can easily contact the disconnector instead of going to ECG. If you see the disconnector and you show him the payment that you have done, and it is true that you've paid and it has not reflected, quickly they can they can easily go back to reconcile the payment records, um and then do what, and then and reconnect you. Do this one, you can avoid reconnection fee. You can avoid reconnection fee, because once you are not the problem, it was just by maybe system error or something, that is why your payment has not reflected. You don't have to pay a connection fee. So people still call me, and I still sit here and help people, like I am still working there. So like I said, know your right as a power consumer was one of my highlights. It was one of my channel highlights. And like I said, it was very, very educative. It was very, very massive. People were interested in this topic. So when I put it on hold, that is why people started, they became fed up, and they now started sending me messages asking Adams, why is know your right as a power consumer, it's not more um, it's not more on my channel. And I said, oh yes, this is a channel. I can boldly tell you that it is a channel that highlighted it was a topic or a program that highlighted my my this thing, my channel. The engagement was very much. You see, when I was doing YouTube, there's something called engagement, and it is very, very important when you are doing topics that people would like to sit down and watch for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It was very, very massive. I remember waking up one day and seeing a message from um, um, Google or YouTube team telling me that the program I'm doing is very massive because of the engagement that I was having outside the country. A lot of the people who were watching the program can even watch the full. I was doing 1 hour, 45 minutes. 30, the least I can do about that program was 30 minutes. 45 minutes, 1 hour, and people would sit down and watch. People were using televisions, people were using laptops, plasma, this thing, how would I put it? People were using all kind of devices to watch that program, and they were sitting to watch that program for a longer time. So engagement was very, very important, which also gives you which also makes you better in terms of YouTube recommendation. If YouTube want to recommend your videos, they normally look at people that has a lot of engagement. People are sitting to watch your channel for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Remember, it's not easy for somebody who doesn't know you, somebody who, especially in Africa here. That is the more reason why I've been saying that we YouTubers in Africa here, it is difficult for us to succeed. It is difficult for us to get to the top if we don't focus much of our attention to the international community, because the poverty here is making people hardly to buy data and open your video that is now sending, open your link and it is now sending them to YouTube, taking like 1 minute, 3 minutes. The person will just drop. The person will get dropped. So you see that your engagement is very, very small. You see people watching 30 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 minute, and they disappear. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Some of them will not even pass the 30 seconds and they drop. It is very frustrating. Maybe you might think that your program is not good. No, it's not that your program is not good. Maybe it is because the person is protecting the little data that he or her is having, because of the poverty, because of the suffering here. When you go abroad, data, the quality of data is very, very, their network is very, very fast. And then most of them are being, their data is being deducted from their salary and those kind of. So they have the luxury to watch your video if it is very, very educative and informative. They have the time to watch it from beginning just to understand. But in Ghana here, you can produce a good video, a good content, but people cannot watch, not because the video is bad, not because the video is not good, but because they are protecting the little data that they have. You can't tell me that somebody go and buy data 2 CD, he bundled 2 CD. He's here to chat with the boyfriend. He hasn't chatted with the boyfriend yet. He's here to go to Facebook, Instagram, listen, and he has seen your video. No matter how good the video is, the person will not use it. The person will not waste that data watching your video. So that is why even we YouTubers in Africa here, it is going to be very, very difficult for us as compared to the international people like Europe and other places. I'm going to make a topic about how it is difficult for us as in Africa here as YouTubers to, because our people here, it is difficult for us to push us forward. It is difficult for us to push us upwards because of the poverty. You don't blame them because most of them are poor. They don't even get food to eat. So when they buy their little data, give me bundle, they bundle 1 CD, 2 CDs, and they see your video, you think that they will use it to watch when they have not used to chat their boyfriend yet. This is the problem we have. So that my know your right as a power consumer was one of the best topics that was on my channel, and like I said, the international community were watching it up to 1 hour, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So the audience retention was very, very good. There is something in YouTube called audience retention, and it is very, very YouTube is one of the I think YouTube recognizes this particular this thing very, very well because it helps. It shows YouTube that people like your content. It shows you people that what you are doing is good. So when people stay longer in your video to watch 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 6 minutes, YouTube also think that you are doing a good job, and at the end of the day, it's going to help you. So engagement is very, very important in YouTube. So my know your right as a power consumer, where people were watching 30 minutes, 45 minutes, some of them were even watching 1 hour. In Ghana here, you do a 1 hour video, and you are going to destroy your channel because of the click per rate. It's going to be very, very small. Can you imagine doing a 1 hour video and people, let's say 10 people watch or 20 people watching, each person is watching 30 seconds, each person is watching 1 minute. It means that it is telling everybody that your channel, what you are doing is not nice. What you are doing is not good. But it is not like that. People are protecting the little data they have. People are protecting the little data that they have. That is what I want people to know, that we in Africa here, because of we are third class country, our people here, they can't help us and push us up. Getting 4,000 hour watch time is a burden. It's one of the most difficult things that you can ever try to achieve because of the kind of people that we have here. 100 people can watch your video and you still not get 1 hour because of, though they like it, but they are protecting their data. Somebody bundle 1 CD. You think he will use it to watch your video, no matter who it is. So you do 1 hour video, and if the video is not being watched outside and it's only in Ghana, then you will see that you yourself, you sit down and analyze your channel and see that you if you don't take time, you just quit, because people will be watching 1 hour video. If somebody watch 30 seconds or 1 minute, it is going to give you 1%. 1% click per rate. So it is very, very, it's going to be very, very bad. It's going to be, it is damaging the channel. It is damaging the video. So you sit down and you feel bored. You have to think, oh no, it's not that the video is bad. Maybe people are protecting their data because they don't have much money to buy data. So that is what I am saying, because audience retention is very, very key in YouTube business. So the more people click in and drop out, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and they drop out, 2 seconds, they drop out. Well, when are you going to get your 4,000 hour watch time as required by YouTube? It's a massive and very, very difficult task, but we are trying. We are doing all our possible best to get the international audience. So I'm bringing in this thing to let you know that any topic that you are doing that it is being loved by outside Ghana or internationally, you have to keep doing it. So know your right as a power consumer is, if you look at my geography now, you will realize that because of know your right as a power consumer, United States is number 1. United States is number 1. One of the geographic areas that watch my channel. United States is 1, followed by Ghana. Ghana is 3rd or 4th. You see, because of how the number of people who watch it and how they remain on the channel or on the video to watch for a longer period. This is what I'm talking about. So, viewers, subscribers of Golden IFM TV, and lovers of Know Your Right as a power consumer, I want to assure you that, like I've said there, I've already mentioned a lot of reasons that why I put it on hold. It's not going to be long. I believe that very soon everything will be over. the 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 the, the issue I am pursuing will come to an end. And with God, we know that everything is possible. And I strongly believe that it will give me more the motivation and then the happiness to do a lot of research. And this time I promise you I will do a lot of illustrations. I'll do a lot of illustration to explain some of the topics I'll be discussing under Know Your Right as a power consumer. So that is just all about it. It was very important for me to come out. People have been sending me text messages. I ignore it, but I said no. These are people that love my channel, so I have to let them know why this particular topic is not more available, and it has just been put on hold. And I'm sure very soon I'll come back with it with very, very, very interesting and things that you really need to know. I've been there for 10 years, so I actually know what customers want. I actually know their problems. I actually know what they are lacking. So I'm going to bring everything to your doorsteps and make sure that you will love it. You know with your data. When you watch, you will be able to get everything that you want, and that is the most important. That is the most important thing. And I also want to use this platform and let everybody know, those who know me in ECG, all my friends, other people. Look, let me tell you something. I am here. I am not saying that I was a good person to everybody. I have said that on my Facebook page. I have made I wrote an article about everything. I was saying that there were people that I have wronged, and I'm saying that I know that I have wronged. I was not perfect, because no human being born of a woman is perfect. I know I've wronged some people, and I always, if I know people that are actually hurt, I will actually look for them and then apologize to them, because the work I was doing was just, it was not easy to be friendly with customers, because with the work we are doing, it's difficult to be friendly with customers. If not, they will not honor their side of the bargain. So I know I have wronged other people, and as a human being with humility, I will wish to apologize to people that I have wronged, people that I have worked with them, they were not happy and other things, and they don't have up to date, we don't have the chance to see each other and tell each other that, oh, what you did to me was bad and other things. I still think that there's an opportunity. There will be an opportunity for me to correct my mistakes. There will be an opportunity for me to see those people that I think I have wronged them and apologize to them. Working with people for 10 years on the field is not easy. You make friends and you create enemies. It is normal in life. But when you are a human being and you admit that you have made mistakes, and then you've also wronged some people, it is like that. As a human being working with people, you will by all means doing your job, you by all means hurt some people, and you also make some friends. It is normal to be that. So I'm using my channel as a platform to be able to get to reach people that I really think that I really need to see them, and if I have done something wrong to them, and today we can't even remember it, but they are still harboring them in their heart. I am using this platform to apologize to everybody, that though I didn't know and I'm not aware, but as a human being, you always have you always wrong some people, unless, because I was working with more than 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people every week. The people I go out with to check their jobs and investigate their cases, every week was about, let's say, 200 people, and I was doing that for 10 years. So you could see the number of people that I've come into contact with. So there's no way that some people will not have bad feelings about me. So I'm using this platform to say that, look, we are all human beings. Somebody does something to you and you don't like it, and he comes out to apologize, accept it. If some people are doing good, to just bless them and pray for them. That is all that I want to use this my platform and the opportunity to see this to people who love me and to people who hate me and people who think I've wronged them. I've apologized to them, whether knowingly or unknowingly. I've apologized to everybody, and I said that is the only way that can make me a happy person. And when the time comes for us to meet again, you will see that we will all see each other, embrace each other, forgive each other, and then we move on. And I'm sure it will surely happen. Thanks very much for everybody, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like the topic that I always discuss on this station. Thank you very much, and may God bless everybody. Bye bye.